Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to talk about the stuff that my mom just brought back from the States. So in Costa Rica, you can't like order stuff from Amazon, so you can't get stuff shipped to your house and stuff. So when I want to get stuff like survival stuff or like cool camera gadgets or something, I have to send it to a friend or a family member who's coming down from the States, or like my mom or dad, or when we go to the States and I send stuff from Amazon to our family's house or somewhere, and we'll pick it up. So my mom just went to the States and she brought back a bunch of goodies, tons of stuff. I'm looking at all of it. You can't see, but soon you will. And I'm going to show you guys all the awesome stuff. So the first thing, I almost wanted to show this last, but I'm going to show it first. It is a wide-angle camera lens. So the reason I'm showing this first is because you guys are going to see what it looks like in just a second. So it's a wide-angle lens. This is like way wider than the lens that I've always been using. And this is like, it's not a fisheye. A fisheye is a 180-degree view, but this is a little bit less, but you can see a lot more than a normal lens. So this will be perfect for like in the woods or like skating or whenever, and super cool. So now I'm going to switch to this lens. What a wide-angle lens. You see what I'm talking about? This lens is like insane. It's so wide I think I might have to put the camera a little bit closer. That's a bit too wide. There we go, that's a bit better. But you see how much wider that lens is than that lens that I just started this video with? This lens is awesome, like so awesome. Like there's part of my life which is like all about survival, which you guys know all about, and another part of my life which is all about like camera gadgets and stuff, which is like a whole different life. It's just like craziness. So we're just gonna dive right into all these goodies. So let's start with food. I got this big bucket of food. I've got some seaweed, dried seaweed, these little like gummy bear fish majigger things, which are probably really yummy. So I am on the 30-day challenge, so I can't eat any sugar except for on Friday. So right now I can't eat anything, but on Friday I'm gonna eat a lot of this delicious stuff. This is all hot cocoa. Deliciousness. More hot cocoa. Popcorn covered in caramel. A bunch of almonds, and these trefoils, which I've never heard of, but they're probably good. And that's it for this bucket. So many snacks, we have to practically use buckets. Another bucket, so this bucket has more food. A lot of this has sugar, so I can only eat it on Friday. So right now I can't eat any of it, because believe me, if I could, I think like there would be none left for this video. Some Walker shortbread things. I've never seen most of this stuff. Some more fish, gummy bear majigger things. Some cashews, big bag of cashews. Some Cliff Bars. Some chocolate chip awesomeness. And some sliced almonds, this weird chocolate almond and sea salt chewy granola bar. Can't wait to try this stuff. And a bunch of these organic fruit wraps. So that's it for these two buckets. A lot of the food in the States is a lot cheaper than the food in Costa Rica, and it usually get a lot more quantity, and it usually tastes a lot better. Like here you can't even find like gummy bears or stuff. So like this stuff is like awesomeness. So there are my two buckets of food. Now here is this little thing of more food. These are just 3 of those seaweed packets. Like, probably delicious. Okay, now we're gonna move on to this. I just put everything into this bag because there's so many little things. I think I'd end up losing it all if I tried to have it all together. Okay, so, oh yeah, I got this balance bracelet. It has 2 magnets and it's supposed to give you better balance. It might not even do anything, but in my head I think that it does something better. So a lot of stuff is like in your head, so I guess if I think that it does make me have better balance, I might end up actually having better balance because it's in my head, and blah blah blah. So I got a roll of duct tape. Real duct tape. When you buy duct tape in Costa Rica, it's this thin It's this really thin, shitty stuff, which absolutely sucks and just breaks. When you buy it in the States or from Amazon, it's way sturdier and like actually could help you in survival. Duct tape is awesome. Cordage, it's basically cordage. You can use like a bandage. It's kindling. It's just awesomeness. So, real duct tape, fake poopy duct tape. I'll go with the real duct tape. Okay, into the bag. So, I got some Tic Tacs, some more Tic Tacs. I got 2 of these gums, these bubble yum-a-majiggers. Calling everything majiggers. I got some Booba bubble tape ones. 2 there. 2 more there. I got 2 Altoids. I just like the containers. The Altoids taste alright, but the containers is what's awesome about Altoids. Altoids containers are awesome. Okay, I got this little carabiner, flashlight, and whistle. So has a carabiner attached to it, so you can carabine this to like a backpack or something, and it comes with an emergency whistle. Hope I didn't wake anybody up. And it comes with a little flashlight. Ah! It's bright out. It's daytime, so it's a bit hard to see the brightness. Yeah, cool little gadget to have on your backpack, like, so you don't have to dig through your backpack to try to find a flashlight. I got this. No, I didn't get that cup. I got 2 massive rolls of paracord. I think it's like 100 feet of paracord, and I already used a bunch of it on. Well, I didn't use it, but I like used it for some other stuff, and so now I wrapped it up into this. Survival. This is like better than gold in survival. 2 things of paracord. Awesome. I also got nothing else in the bag. Time to move on to some other fun stuff. Oh yeah, and I have to share most of this stuff with my sister, so don't think that I'm just like that all of this is for me. So much stuff. Okay, remember how I was talking about camera gadgets? We're gonna do a little bit of camera gadgets. So we got this. We got the lens, which is filming this right now, like you saw. That awesome lens, wide-angle lens. So that's one of the camera gadgets. We got this light for filming at nighttime. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it on just so you guys can see. It has this little spinny thing on the side so you can pick how bright it is. But that's how bright it is in the daytime. So it's not to be used like a flashlight because they do have a life, so they don't last like forever like a normal flashlight. But they will last for a while. So if I want to do like some filming at nighttime, then I can just go put this on my camera. Maybe not on my camera, but like it could be on a separate tripod, or I could hold it, or on the camera if I wanted to, and I could make some video. Malaya smelled all the snacks. Did you steal any of the snacks, Malaya? Hey, where's the snacks? Oh, good girl. Okay, Malaya didn't steal any snacks. Whew. Okay, another camera gadget. This is like one of my most favorite camera gadgets that we got. So this is, you've probably seen these before, but it's basically a handle, and the camera, you attach the camera right in between. So it has this little, does this thing work? Okay, well it has some, I have to learn how to use this completely, but it's super cool. You can put your camera right inside because it attaches like a tripod, and then up here you could attach something like this. Like I could attach the light to the top. See, look, I could attach the light to the top of this, and I could put the camera down here, so I can hold this, and it's almost like a steady cam. So I could be like filming, and it's like a super steady cam, steady, for steadiness. And the camera, I can get it down really low, like up high, and I can hold it from here. And on the bottom, it has these 2 little platform things, so I could put it on the floor if I wanted to for a second. And yeah, super cool. So I could put my camera here, and I could put my microphone or a light, or I could even put a GoPro up top, which is just really cool. So this gadget, of course, when I'm making a video, there has to be a backhoe working on the property behind me. So this thing is super duper cool. I always have wanted one of these, and I finally have one, yes! So super awesome. I like how you can hold it, and the way it works is that instead, when you hold the camera, sometimes it's a bit shaky. When you hold this, you use like the weight of it and gravity to like keep it steady. So that's super cool, and you can get like really low, which I love doing, like getting low. And you know, when I do those clips of like me walking, I can put this on the floor and walk past it. You know how I always do this. So handle, light, and lens are the 3 camera gadgets. I love camera gadgets. Camera gadgets are so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, super fun stuff. So now I can do some nighttime shots because now I have a light, so it'll look much better. And I have a steady thing, so videos might be a bit steadier. And I have a wide angle lens, so you'll be able to see so much more like right now. I'm like, oh! See, look how weird it looks like. Look how close I am. I'm so close that I can like touch the lens. I can almost touch the lens, woo! But like, looks like I'm like a mile away. It's crazy. So my God. Moving on. I got a stainless steel water bottle. So I haven't had a stainless steel water bottle. I actually never have, and I call myself a prepper. But now I have a stainless steel water bottle, and I will be making an update video about my bug out bag because a lot of this stuff is going to probably go into that bag, like a stainless steel water bottle. So now I can boil my water in a bottle if I need to. And I already attached some paracord to the top. Paracord is so awesome. Okay, I got this little waterproof case. So it's made for like an iPhone or something, but it's waterproof, so you can put any kind of electronics in it. An iPod fits, an iPhone 6 fits, so, and you can put like multiple iPhones in it. So that's really cool. I have my iPod. I can put my iPod as well as like a charger and some other little things in there, and it is completely waterproof. Super cool. Down here in Costa Rica, I got to worry about my stuff getting wet because it rains a ton in the rainy season. So that's why I'm always like trying to keep my stuff in like waterproof cases and stuff like that. That's why I love like cases and stuff. And speaking of cases, I got this, Mom brought me back this big like Tupperware. It's made for food and stuff, but I seem to have already filled it with cool survival gadgets. So it has a rubber seal, so it's completely waterproof. I'm not going to show you guys everything that's inside because that's going to take way too long. But in a separate video, when I show my bag, you guys will get to see all the different little gadgets that are inside of this. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, like I said, I want to keep my stuff dry. So anything in here, such as like lighters or some other little gadgets, will stay completely dry. And I could put like some electronics in here if I needed to. Keep it dry, and it's hard, so anything in there won't get smushed. Awesome little container, not little, it's a big container. Awesome big container for my backpack. Oh yeah, remember I was talking about the paracord that I already started using? I took a bunch of it off and put it on this homemade spool. So all a spool is a thing to keep like cordage organized, and when you buy them, you can buy them on like Amazon or something. They're like 20 bucks. And I'm like, no way, I'm not buying a spool for 20 bucks. I could buy 2 bundles of paracord for less than 20 bucks. So I was like, I'll just go and like in like our garage or something, I'll look for like something to make a homemade spool out of. So I found this piece of plastic and I just cut it into an H, and now I can wrap paracord around it, and way cheaper than buying like a $20 spool tool, and it's just as effective. So yeah, homemade spool tool. I'll make a video about showing how to make these. I never knew how to make them until I came up with this, so I'll definitely share it with you guys. Keep your paracord nicely organized. It's cool because when you wrap it up by hand and then you start using a bit, then it gets all tangled up. But like this, you can just take it off and use like a bit and then wrap it back up, and it doesn't get all like messy, you know, like tangled up. You know how like cordage always does that. Everything gets like all tangled up like headphone wires. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, and last but not least, lens is too wide, so I can't really hide it from you guys. I was like, I'm gonna hide it, but I can't. Too much of a wide angle lens. So this is a Stanley stainless steel pot. This is like so cool. Let me open this up and then I'll talk about it. So I like love putting different stuff in my little containers. So I've already stuffed it with other stuff, but for now we will set that stuff aside and I'll show it to you in a second. So it is an awesome cook pot. It has a handle, it has a stainless steel pot, which is, this mark is 20 ounces. So you can like see that's gonna be like about almost maybe just under 30 ounces. Just under 30 ounces. And I can boil water, cook food, and it has a nice handle so I don't completely burn all my fingers off trying to grab it. So how this thing works, I'm gonna get closer. At first I couldn't figure out how this thing worked. So the handle, so in here, see this little metal thing sliding back and forth? When it's here, you can't push this part in so that the handle can go over. But when you slide it out, then you can pinch it in and it can close. So the reason it closes is so that you can have the lid here and it'll keep the lid in place and you can put some stuff inside. So see how it works? When it's here, you can't, when you slide it this side, then you can pinch it in and it can slide through that space in between the two metal and pop into place. So in my next video, I'll be playing with some of this stuff and testing it out. And this is definitely like one of the coolest things that I got. It's so cool. I always wanted something like this, and now I finally have it. So I can boil water, cook food. Super cool, and it has a good handle. Where's the lid? Here's the lid. It comes with a nice lid with a little plastic knob thing, which is probably can't really melt because it's made for this. But yeah, it could be on the fire, and I can easily just go like, is it almost ready? Nope. Put the lid back on, let it keep boiling. So it's so cool. So the lid, this thing, squeeze it in and it clamps down and keeps the lid on. And two other little things that it came with. So this pot came with these two awesome, like really strong plastic cups. So these two fit, they nest into each other, and I can put it, they fit perfectly inside of the pot. So if I was going like on a little camping trip or whatever, I have two nice cups, maybe on a date, who knows. And then I have two cups I could boil some water or make some tea or some hot chocolate or whatever, and I can keep them nicely in there. Won't fall out, nothing's gonna fall out. And what I figured out is that instead of keeping two cups in there, which is a bit like inconvenient for the space, I figured out that I'd rather keep a bandana in there so that it doesn't rattle around as much, as well as a little bundle of some paracord and Scary Tactical Black. Little bundle, comes in handy. My little pocket survival kit, it's a little Altoids container, as well as some tin foil and this little multi-survival gadget, which has like thermometer, compass, magnifying glass, little mirror, fire starter, a little flashlight, tons of different little gadgets. But I like to keep that stuff in there because I'd rather keep all that stuff than an extra cup. I'd just rather keep all that stuff than an extra cup. And I use a bandana in there. I wrap everything in a bandana because, as you saw, without the bandana, it rattles. Watch. Ah, no. Get under there. See, it rattles? In survival, you don't want to be like sneaking away from someone and your cooking kit goes. It's so annoying. So that's why I like to put some bandanas and it won't rattle. That's just what I like to do. So yeah, guys, this was my haul of stuff that my mom brought back from the States. Thank you so much. This stuff is so awesome. So I can't wait to start using this stuff. And got lots of yummy snacks, camera equipment, survival stuff, all the awesomeness of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video, which the next video will be about testing and playing with some of this stuff, like this stuff. Can't wait to test it out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. In the next video, we will be lighting this on fire. Can't wait.